Well, good morning. It's Lena and John here live this morning. John, hello. Would you mind if I take over as long as you got me on the channel? No, I welcome it. Jolly good show, jolly good show. Today we're going to address proof of the twin flame journey. Proof to outsiders of our twin flame journey. Lena and John. Now, I think we'll use some cards for assistance if we may. All right, but we don't need them. But it's fun. So maybe we'll use our gold deck. Yes. All right. Last night, I guided Lena quite purposefully to Quora, a forum that we don't go on very often, except to post our daily spiritual readings that come in, channeled readings from specialized channeled readings we get from the archangels. If you ever want to look and find those, we post those every day on Quora. Now, I guided Lena there last night, and she said, "Why did you show me this?" Now I got a bad taste in my mouth. There was a woman on there, a young woman. I believe she is just a kid, really, but getting old quick. Calls herself Cat. It's kind of a cat and mouse game she thinks she has going. She tries to advise people on the twin flame journey. She believes she is on it. That is her belief. She challenged Lena last night as to providing proof that Lena is John Lennon's twin flame. Her wording was, Lena claims to be John Lennon's twin flame, but she has not proved it yet. Which raises the question of proof. We would not bother to ask Kat for proof as to her twin flame journey. Number one, because she hasn't gotten any proof that she's on a twin flame journey, okay? Nobody has this proof. The twin flame journey is something that is very individual and cannot be proven in much the way that Jesus Christ could not provide sufficient proof that he was the Son of God. It was never going to be enough. For people like Kat, who challenge people like us, or rather, souls like us, it would never be enough. My point being, we can't give you any more proof than we already give you. Lena is a spiritual clear channel. This stuff has all been going on for years now. Kat, you know that. You have studiously avoided that fact about Lena all these years because you're very, very intimidated by her, because she is a 5D and above channel and communicator, and you are firmly rooted in the 3D with really no spiritual beliefs. The nature of your posts, Kat, are all complaining and misery. Not so in a real twin flame relationship. Those who are in a twin flame relationship at this point in time know it, and they don't complain about it. They are happy, they are together with their twin flame, and they happily share their experiences however they can. We have a blog with nearly 700 entries, videos, artworks, our musical collaborations. Kat knows that. Go ahead, Lena. I had one interaction with that girl. We were both supposed contributors, although what she contributed to this twin flame site was negligible. Me and John contributed poetry and videos, And the reason I am no longer a contributor on that page, Kat, for your information, is not because we were blocked. That's incorrect information. I was contacted and harassed by a girl called L. Dubs. You know who she is. She's a psychic, or claims to be a psychic. She was totally harassing me privately to ask John this and ask John that about her boyfriend troubles. I mean, John got fed up with her, and that's why we made a video, because, yeah, John was angry. And yeah, John gets angry, honey. He does. He gets impatient with people who just don't get it. And he gets impatient with me for wasting my time and his time with people who just don't get it. So you're one of those people who just don't get it. And you're never going to be able to wrap your head around it, from what John told me last night. For John, no, they can't. They're incapable. Let's get a card on that, because I want to get a little bit of clear energy going through you here. All right. Mother and Father, thank you for this opportunity to do a reading about twin flames and the nature of proving your twin flame experience. If you're on a true twin flame experience, you have nothing to prove to anyone. And just because John is my twin flame doesn't make me any different from anyone else who is on a twin flame experience. We drew this card last night too, right before bed. This is telling. 5 of Hearts, the Mother, the Father, the Son, the Bride, and the Lord, the God over all of us. She doesn't talk about praying. This woman who wants proof, is demanding proof. She doesn't talk about praying, meditation. She doesn't talk about the things to do to make yourself spiritually healthy. She just keeps talking about, I'm healing, I'm healing, I'm healing. And then every other video is about, poor me, I'm not with my twin yet. This is not working out. This won't do. I wish this wasn't my lot in life, but I must go on. You're not a twin flame. And that's not a hate video directed at you. This is so that you can get on with whatever else it is that you need to be getting on with in your life. You're not a twin flame. You're not a twin flame, and this is John telling you that. Lena, you and I are twin flames. And you know that. So, anything else that you want to cover or address? Because that's the last time we're going to be talking to Catsy there. Because that was like, she's very... Well, just how in denial she is. And the only interaction I ever had with her was I was always tried to be nice to her, and she like ignored me. Like, why don't you just come out and say, you don't respect my journey, Kat? I was on that contributor page with you for like a year, and I always reached out and tried to be nice to you, and you acted like I didn't exist. We noticed that. I said, this one's really cold. She just doesn't really get it, and I don't know what her story is. But I did get a very strong jealous vibe from her. A very powerful jealous vibe. And, I'm not going to let it get to me. That's the whole thing. You can't, because she doesn't understand it. You can't get mad or get aggravated with someone would you get mad at a person with Down syndrome for not understanding a mathematical equation? Yeah, perfect analogy. Would you get mad at a person who had been injured, their head injured in a very bad injury, a very bad accident? Would you get mad at them for not being able to pick up a fork or a spoon? Oh my God, this makes sense to me. This is the level, Lena. This is the level, okay, that you're dealing with out there. All we can do is spread the word. And these people with the head injuries, like Kat and others, are on their own. God has to take care of them, and that's the final card. It's up to the big guy upstairs. Would you get offended if a person who was mentally challenged... No. No, you wouldn't. You would feel for them. You would have compassion for them. There's no proof that they can understand or will understand about this. There is no proof for this mission. This is a mission of faith. This is a mission of brilliant, intelligent design. They don't get it, right? And they are not going to get it unless there's some thunderbolt of lightning. This is what we're waiting for with them, and not one has shown. Them meaning the bots. Yes, I'll say it again. They are bots, and they don't know they are bots. This is an old topic, Lena, and we're just about wrapping up on this after the third night of the full moon. Enough. Really, Godspeed, enough with them. Yeah. But why did you show me that? Well, we answered some questions, and somebody asked you about our relationship. Oh, right, the question. Oh, right, somebody said, right, that's how she answered a question that was directed at me, and she was nasty talking about. She took it as an opportunity to be abusive toward you. She saw it as her end because it's been bothering her all this time that you left that space and, don't care about her anymore. Right. It bothers her. She won't admit it, but you were very nice to her. One of the only people who ever were. So someone asked on Quora last night, and it was not a bad question. If you have a blog piece about John knowing you when he was a toddler, but how is that possible if you connected with him in 1974? The time doesn't make sense, right? No, it doesn't. This is really hard to wrap your head around. We've known each other in spirit form for centuries. We've showed up in each other's lifetimes in a spiritual entity capacity. That's absolutely right. We're multidimensional time travelers. And if you can't wrap your head around the fact that I could be Lena's twin flame, you're not going to be able to wrap your head around the fact that we are connected from many different lifetimes at many different ages. Lena and me wrote a blog for that reason. There's only one thing you can do to hope to grasp the conceptual, spiritual implications here, is to go back and read the blog from page 1. Out of nearly 700 entries, you have to start from the beginning. Start from the very beginning. It's a very fine place to start. Da 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 da. Will A B C da 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 and do re mi, do re mi. The first 3 steps just happen to be. Oh boy, it's going to be one of those days. Let's just do a little bit of, Here Comes Al. All right. Getting better, yeah. Maybe I'll practice with a little Jethro Tull today. I'll put on some Ian Anderson and go to work. That sounds like a good idea. What else we got planned? It feels like a Sunday today. I don't know why. What do you want to do today? Stay off the internet. All right. Except perhaps to watch movies, right? Practice some guitar. And don't argue. Make love, not war. Don't argue with anybody out there. If there's something you want to address, like this whole thing with Kat last night and her abusive little post about you and me, address it like this and move on. Okay, so we've cleared the air. Everything is nice and good. Everything is good and great. Yeah. Time to move into the day. I love you. I love you too. And I'll address Kat right here. Kat Saratin, do you understand this? Not. I don't need an answer from you. I don't really want an answer from you. It is my hope that you understand this. It is my hope that you understand this. But you can lead a horse to war, they say. Whatever journey you're on, good luck. You don't seem like a happy person. And I know you've been through a lot physically. You've been not well. That will lend itself to your emotional well-being. I know how that is. And we do pray for you. Wish you healing and success in whatever relationships you are pursuing. Always be kind. Nobody ever was out to, diss you. Remember one thing about John and I. When you draw first blood, John will answer. It's always John. John? Yeah, my anger. It's there and it's real. When it comes to Lena, it's there and it's real. She gets hurt, I get angry. And for L. Dobbs out there, who's the one who started this whole mess, yeah, well, it was insane. She was like sending you private messages. We had things to do. And she was like, ask John what my boyfriend thinks of me. Ask John what my... And it's like, Lena, I'm going to lose my mind. Yeah. She was really ridiculous. She's like, do I look 30? I don't look 30. Tell me I don't look 30. It was like, what is this? And it was like, we were at a low ebb and it had been a long day. And, and I thought that girl was okay. But John said, fuck this shit. And it was just one of those things. And you know what? We can only take so much. We work very hard. We work with hundreds of people a day. And, that's it. But this was worth addressing because John wanted to address proof. And the fact that you're requiring proof of my twin flame mission with John. You're not looking hard enough because it's all over the place. Whatever proof you need is out there. But again, this is a mission of faith. And you either get it and you either have it, whatever it is, or you don't. And you think you grasp the 5D element of connection with spirit, but you don't have it. And you don't get it, or else we wouldn't be having this discussion right now, Kat. John, I love you. I think this is good. All right. I love you too. It's wonderful. Let's go. Okay. Everybody have a great day. Yeah.